Most executives I see at the Harley Street clinic believe the same thing about their weekends. They believe that 2 days off restores what 5 days of pressure depletes. That if Monday to Friday runs hot, back-to-back meetings, board calls, late evenings, 6-hour sleep windows, the weekend is where the nervous system catches up, the cortisol curve resets, and the body recovers. It is one of the most universally held beliefs in high-performing professional life. And for men over 45, the autonomic data tells a different story. For many of you, the weekend is not restoring you, it is actively making things worse. And the reason why has almost nothing to do with willpower and everything to do with how the parasympathetic nervous system actually works after 45. I am Dr. Mark Holmes. This is a Saturday Quick Take, short, sharp, evidence-based. Today I want to challenge one of the most stubborn beliefs in executive health and give you 3 specific levers you can pull this weekend to start fixing it. If you want more of this kind of evidence-based longevity content for executives, subscribe to this channel. That is what tells me to keep producing these. And if you want to know where you stand right now across all 6 pillars of longevity, including your stress management pillar score, the free Executive Longevity Scorecard is linked in the description. 5 minutes, personalised report, no cost. Right, into it. Here is what is actually happening when a high-performing man in his 50s hits the weekend. He has spent 5 days running on sympathetic nervous system dominance, the fight or flight half of the autonomic system. Elevated cortisol, suppressed heart rate variability, restricted breathing patterns, low-grade systemic inflammation. By Friday evening, his parasympathetic system, the rest and digest half that does the actual recovery work, has been suppressed for so long that it cannot simply switch back on because the meetings have stopped. So what does he do? He decompresses the way most successful men decompress. He has 2 or 3 glasses of wine on Friday night. He stays up later because he can. He eats later. He sleeps in on Saturday, breaking his circadian anchor. Maybe he has a big lunch and a few more drinks. By Sunday afternoon, he feels worse than he did on Friday, and he cannot understand why. The data, when we measure it, shows exactly why. His weekend heart rate variability, measured on a wearable like a Whoop, an Aura or a Garmin, frequently drops below his weekday baseline. The work by Martin Buchheit and others on autonomic recovery has shown this pattern repeatedly. Chronically stressed individuals often see their HRV worsen on so-called rest days, not improve, because the inputs they introduce, alcohol, late nights, disrupted sleep timing, heavy meals close to bed, hit a nervous system that was already in deficit. The weekend is not neutral. The weekend is loading. So here is what to do instead. 3 levers, none of them dramatic, all of them measurable on your wearable within 2 to 3 weeks. Lever 1. Protect your circadian anchor at the weekend. The single most damaging weekend habit for autonomic recovery is shifting your wake time by more than 90 minutes on Saturday and Sunday. Sleep researchers call this social jet lag, and it does the same thing to your circadian system as flying across 2 time zones. If you wake at 6:30 a.m. on weekdays, get up by 8 a.m. on weekends. You can rest, read, sit quietly in bed, but do not sleep through. The anchor matters more than the duration. Lever 2. 5 minutes of slow breath work, twice on Saturday and twice on Sunday. The simplest protocol is the 4-7-8. Inhale through the nose for 4 seconds, hold for 7, Exhale through the mouth for 8. Do 4 cycles. This is the most evidence-supported intervention for actively shifting the autonomic system from sympathetic to parasympathetic dominance. It is not a wellness trend, it is vagal nerve mechanics. Buchheit and Stanley's recovery research consistently shows breath work outperforms passive rest for HRV restoration. Lever 3, magnesium glycinate, 300 to 400 milligrams, taken between 8 and 9 p.m. on both weekend nights. Magnesium glycinate specifically, not citrate, not oxide, because the glycine itself is parasympathetically active and supports slow-wave sleep onset. Alongside this, no alcohol after 8 p.m. and no heavy meals after 7 p.m. at weekends. Those two negative restrictions probably matter more than any positive intervention you can layer on top. Test it for 2 weekends. 3 levers: circadian anchor, breath work, magnesium glycinate, with the 2 negatives on alcohol and late food. If you wear a Whoop, an Aura or a Garmin, check your Sunday and Monday HRV against your previous baselines. Most men I work with see a measurable shift within the first weekend, a clear pattern within 2, and a substantially different feeling by week 3. The weekend is not automatically recovery. The weekend is whatever you make it. For most high-performing men over 45, what they have been making it is the worst part of the week for their autonomic nervous system without realizing it. If you want to know exactly where your stress and recovery profile sits right now, take the free Executive Longevity Scorecard at the link in the description. 5 minutes, 6 pillars, personalized report. It will tell you, with precision, whether your stress management pillar is the highest leverage place for you to focus first, or whether something else matters more. If you found this useful, subscribe. Saturday Quick Takes drop weekly. I am Dr. Mark Holmes. See you in the next one.